one cigar is not the same for a guy to smoke as it is for a girl. I mean, what are let's say, the types of cigars that you would choose for men or for women? Is it acquired taste, or break it down for me?
Yeah, so that's actually the misconception, and I'll tell you why. You know, and a lot of women get offended by this. They'll come in here and they're treated like they don't know anything about cigars, or you're going to send them to get something fruity, something with flavor. You really got to get to know the person. My sister was one of them. She went to Holtz. There's a woman coming in. They're all like, you know, this is the boys club kind of thing. And immediately they're showing her all the infused stuff. My sister doesn't smoke, never smoked a cigarette, but she's a Guinness drinker. She likes the dark, heavy beers.
There you go.
All of a sudden, you're going to Maduros, you're going to cigars that look like that. You know, the dark guys.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You know, you stay away from the fruity stuff. So you really got to get to know the customer. Have you smoked? Listen, I ask people, do you smoke cigarettes? Because I'm going to get you something with a little bit more strength in it, a little bit more of a nicotine hit. So you get the aroma of the nicotine, and you could probably get off cigarettes if you like what you're doing here. It's really a good thing to come off of cigarettes to go right to cigars. It's usually what people do, too, to get off cigarettes.
Okay.
So if I talk to a woman, I can't just assume they don't want something manly. They don't want something that's, you know, supposedly manly. You got to really take some time. You know, they like espresso, black coffee. Now you know you're talking to someone that likes stuff that's heavy. You know, some people like it with cream, then I'm going middle of the road. So when it comes to like the women, you want to really take them as a customer and not assume anything. I don't assume anything when people walk into the cigar shop. You don't want to get, you know, biased or just say, okay, women have to start. You know, someone says, I don't smoke cigars, but they like heavier stuff. They like the bourbons that are darker versus a lighter bourbon or a smooth cognac or something like that.
Okay.
So you have to really understand them for a moment, and you want to go start with mild, medium, and full. That's what you want to start talking to them about. So, yeah, the gateway cigar is an infused cigar. It's going to have a lot of aroma to it. It's going to be more appealing to your sense of smell, and then you can graduate from there, but it doesn't mean you always have to start there.
Okay. All right. So, well, now give me, and I know that Summers Point has, like I said, been really getting popular. You even have your segment Smoking with Steven on IG. So we're watching you, man. We're watching you. You're doing some good shit there, man. Now, tell me what your top 5 selling cigars are down there at Summers Point that people should be looking into.
Sometimes people are branded only cigars. So it doesn't matter what they like. They just say Ashton. Boom. That's what they go for.
Okay.
But I try to get people to experience other things. Because cigar smoking is like, if you like a bourbon and you only stick with Woodford, let's say, which is, I know you got the guy over there, Chris over here, you know, I just got little
he's got some Woodford GPS.
Okay. This one's interesting. It's a second oak barrel, so they actually aged this twice in different oak barrels. Imagine you just did this, and you never picked up, you know, Buffalo Trace. You never picked up Elijah Craig, or you're missing out, right? Because these guys are making some great bourbons, whiskey scotches. You know, I just had Lefroy, which is a very peaty scotch. Never knew what peat was until I got that, man. That thing is peaty.
Okay, yeah, I keep seeing that one. I keep seeing it.
And it's some people love it, some people hate it. You know, you really got to know if you like the peatiness. But cigars are the same way. You never want to go into a cigar shop and just be closed-minded. I mean, personally, that's not the way cigar culture should be. You should be into trying a lot of things. So my best-selling cigars right now probably come from the Plasencia family. Okay. They have a good range of cigars. Now, these guys, Plasencia, if you ever look them up, they're like the songwriters of all the great hits. They were making tobacco for a lot of companies that were making great cigars. And then they decided to put their family name on some of their cigars, and it just went to the roof. When you see Plasencia, you gotta try it. Nicaraguan factory, great cigars. That's probably one of our high-end bestsellers. But then I can go all the way down to Rojas, which is an event that we did about a couple weeks ago. We had him over. He makes some custom blends that you never even heard of. And they don't even have a label on them. They're sitting in my humidor, walk-in humidor, and they're just basically what we call naked. They're just no band on them, so they don't have any band.
Right.
They just sitting on our in our humidor. And the reason why they're doing so well is people try them. What we found out is he's using some tobacco that's rarely used, Peruvian tobacco.
Okay.
And now you start to say, wow, I'm used to Nicaraguan, Dominican,
Cuba.
even Honduras. You know, Cameroon has probably the most expensive wrapper on the market. Africa. Mexican San Andreas wrappers. Now you start, I asked him, what is in this custom blend? He goes, well, I have, you know, Habano seed grown in Ecuador and some Peruvian tobacco. Now, I hear anyone say that this has Peruvian tobacco, I'm trying it. Because to me, it just has great taste. My best-selling cigars, really, it can vary by season. I would say you're looking for Plasencia. You want to look for the Leaf by Oscar is a great selling cigar for us. Rojas cigars. Your Romeo and Julietas are doing well here. Perdomo, they do well. But I'm always trying and bringing in something new. Always. That's what you want to do, man. I mean, it's almost like having a Facebook page with no updates for the past 4 years. You just, why are you in Facebook?
It sounds like me.
You know, why you can do anything?
I've stayed off of it for a while, so it sounds like me.
But you want to be fresh. These guys are making stuff. I mean, I got cigars that they just came out from Rojas called Street Taco. I don't even have them on the shelf because there's just a huge anticipation that they're coming, and I got them pretty early. I have a big event coming next weekend, next Saturday actually, the 27th. I'm basically going to roll these things out. I got probably maybe 200 people coming, and I'm just rolling that thing out. So people, you got to stay fresh with your blends. If Buffalo Trace comes out with a new bourbon, you know we're trying. Woodford is coming out with something that's, you know, maybe done in rum barrels or something. I don't know. We're going to try it, right? So we just try to keep it fresh. So I don't have one that's always the best-selling cigar because I'm changing it up so much, and I just see how the people react.